The Forge Master spoke of the Iron Heart. I have a feeling I know what that's all about. There seems to be some sort of portal in the Crucible. Our guild wizard, Soren Ravaris, and a few companions are investigating it as we speak. My guess is the portal leads to the upper vault. If Soren has found a way through, then it might be open to you as well. The portal lies just beyond the bridge that spans the Crucible. Make your way through it, find Soren, and see what he's learned.
I hope you have a strong grip on your sanity, friend, for you've entered a place unlike any other. So you found your way here as well. It's good to know the portal is still open. Welcome to a place like no other in the realms, if indeed we still are in the realms.
It is apparent the Illithids rely much more on psionics, the power of the mind, than on magic. In our exploration, we encountered strange Illithid-made stones that affected our emotional state. We felt fear, panic, and overwhelming despair in their presence. We need to find some defense against the power of these stones. I've inscribed several mind blank spells upon this scroll. Although the spell is intended to prevent others from reading your mind, I suspect it may also have the power to neutralize the resonance stones. Please, locate the stones and disable them, so that we can continue our investigation. We are investigating the Illithid activity here, but have not gone far because of the many perils we found in our path. One thing is clear. The Mind Flayers have come here for a nefarious reason, and I very much doubt it will benefit us to allow that mission to succeed. We've seen that these creatures can control others with the power of their minds. Their so-called masterminds must be the key to their plot. If you can defeat a few and their guards, perhaps we can draw out the true threat, or at least disrupt their plans.
Your mind is weak. Illithid will.
So the Mind Blank spell did block the effects of the Resonance Stones? It is good that we have an effective defense against these mind weapons. My agents will be able to continue their search for clues. That was well done. I believe my men were able to find some clues by searching the masterminds you defeated. You've done well. But the time has come for you to push forward into areas where no guide has yet ventured. The Mind Flayers have gathered here to open this long-sealed vault. We must make every effort to put a stop to whatever their plans are for what they find here. Travel deeper into the vault and see what you can discover. Take any opportunity you find to thwart the Mind Flayers' schemes. May luck go with you.
Some forgotten colony of the far realm?
You shall be the instrument of my vengeance, surface dweller! A surface dweller? Here? A stroke of luck at last. Listen carefully, surface crawler. I don't have time to waste. I tried to warn my people not to trust the Illithids, but the Mind Flayers came to silence me. Now I suffer a fate worse than death. Before I die, I will have my revenge on those tentacled vermin. You wish to know their schemes? I will tell you, but you must first enact my vengeance. The Mind Flayers preserve the brains of their most illustrious ancestors. Some foolish notion that they can join with a master brain and live forever. The brains are stored in special canisters to preserve them. I want you to destroy those canisters. Destroy their revered ancestors.
The Elder Brain wills it.
The Illithid's honored ancestors lie rotting in the dust, reduced to stinking carrion. So, my revenge has begun. But there is more to do yet, my living weapon. There is more to do. The Mind Flayers reproduce by means of lava implanted in the skull of a suitable host. The lava devours the brain and mutates the body until it becomes a hideous Mind Flayer. Nearby are victims implanted with lava. Their brains are being fed upon by those parasites. You must destroy them before they are reborn as Mind Flayers. Do not allow your foolish surface-dweller sentiments to stay your hand. These victims are already dead, although their flesh lives on. Killing them will be what your kind calls mercy.
The Mind Flayers bring forth their lava in specially prepared birthing pools. These pools teem with thousands of the vermin. The future of this vile race swims helpless in those pools. When I was brought here, they stripped away my possessions. With luck, you can still find them lying not far from here. A hidden pocket in my belt pouch holds a vial of extremely powerful poison. Find the vial and introduce its contents to one of the birthing pools. The poison will kill thousands of nascent Mind Flayers at a stroke. Kill the foul things. Destroy them all!
Your mind is weak. Illithid will rule. You shall not survive. The mind blade You will die now.
Killing the host body doomed the illithid lava within. I hope the Mind Flayers will mourn the loss of children. I hope they will feel pain at the loss. But there is still more to do to stop them from reaching the inner chambers.
At last! What took you so long? I have little time left. Yes, as you may have guessed by now, the illithids inserted one of their lava into me. Even now, I feel it gaining control of my mind, but I have my revenge on countless of its brethren. They will never have a chance.
I don't have much longer. Words are becoming difficult. The Mind Flayer you seek, revered Florog, whom we all must serve. No! It hides in the Illithid Enclave, searching for an ancient Elder Brain. Destroy him, and bring ruin to all these abominations. You must stop Florog from reaching the Elder Brain.
for your brains.
I hope you have a strong grip on your sanity, friend.
Florok is dead and Mandrake is avenged. I can't imagine what would have happened if the Illithid had reached the Elder Brain. You truly are a miracle worker. Celebration is rare for the Guild of Underdark Guides. I only wish I had more time to savor it. Your success here in the Whispering Caverns has saved us from the Illithid threat. Excellent work, adventurer. The Guild will soon move to explore the wonders of the Underdark now that you've made it safer. I do have to wonder, though, how the Drow, Duragar, and Illithid were all working together towards some nefarious end. I can't help but think that someone or something is still working in the shadows. Nevertheless, I'm sure you're eager to return to the surface and report what happened here to Neverwinter. Savor the fresh air when you get there, and good luck on your travels.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
So, the Drow were working with those blasted squids, and you put a stop to it? Well done! You're a hero in the making. I do agree with Soren's concerns, though. As of late, the forces of evil have been more ambitious than I've seen in a long time. Your help was essential in keeping Neverwinter safe, but I don't think we're quite finished yet.
Now, adventurer, you've come a long way and done much for this land. It's time for you to return to Instructor Corbin. I hear he has work for you to help you on your path. Adventurer, that odd seer Cybella has requested your aid with something in her visions. Speak with her when you have some time.
Good timing, hero. I had just received an urgent call for aid from our old friends over in Icewind Dale. Remote settlements across the ragged glacier in the Sea of Moving Ice reported strange activities plaguing their homes. Nightmares, warped creatures, and disappearances have forced people to brave the freezing cold to Ten Towns for help. The speakers reached out to us to see if you could journey to one of these villages and find out what's going on. The fact that they call for you specifically gives me a bad feeling. You should head out immediately. I think you've earned yourself some rest back at the Adventurers Guild. I can't help but think, though, that we haven't seen the last of Elindra. Blasted Lich is still out there.
In darkness, look to the light.
Comes for you, mortals! You will pay for all your meddling in my grounds! Now you die! The Soul Coast was meant to be mine! Each scheme you got in the way. You die! You shall not defeat me, mortal!
What can I do for you, adventurer? I have been having new visions, which I believe are not blessings of Savras. These visions do not seem to be of the future, but of the past and present. I have seen your great adventures along the Sword Coast, and the things you have already overcome. As followers of Savras, we are occasionally blessed with the gift of the Third Eye, the ability to see glimpses of the future and events that are yet to come. Having visions of the past must mean something greater is upon us, possibly something we have yet to understand. Are you willing to assist me in what remains of the Order of the Third Eye by completing these campaigns? Each week, we scribe new visions from both past and existing campaigns that require the assistance of adventurers to complete. These visions often include completing quests, defeating foes, or besting encounters that are heroic in nature. The remaining members of the Order of the Third Eye have agreed to grant you a bonus payment for your services. Is there anything else? I hope all of that made some sense to you. So, are you ready to assist me in these legacy campaigns? Simply tell me which one you like, and the Order of the Third Eye will see to it. If you ever wish to choose something else, Come speak with me again to make your new selection. Which selection do you prefer?
Protectors on... Valindra is defeated. You not only survived, but even triumphed. I'm sure Neverwinter will wish to meet with you.
Good news. Your many efforts on behalf of the city of Neverwinter have not gone unnoticed by the Lord Protector. Hog my nose, I've sung your praises to him often enough. Lord Neverwinter wishes to thank you personally. He has granted you an audience and wishes to speak with you in the Hall of Justice at your first convenience. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
Good to see you. Ha! Good to see you again. You look ready to begin your journey on the hero's path. I have tasks for you, and there is work on the job board beside me as well. Ready to begin? Need something else? Ah, hero. I can tell you have gotten a lot stronger. You look like you're ready for more training. Meet me in the training room when you're ready. Welcome back to the demi-plane, adventurer. Now, down to business. First, let us discuss threat. When battling foes in a party, you'll want to keep an eye on your threat meter. When targeting an enemy, this meter will display whether or not that enemy is targeting you, and how close they are to switching off their current target to you. If you are the tank, you want threat. If you are a healer or DPS, you want to make sure the tank has time to gain threat, so that the enemies do not attack you. Keep in mind that some special mechanics may ignore threat. Well done! Now on to soak abilities. Some foes have special powers called soaks. When you are targeted with a soak, a special indicator will appear around you. And after a delay, a big attack will strike. These attacks are very powerful, but they have a key weakness. Soaks spread their damage evenly between every one hit. So if your party bands together, you will all survive. This requires good teamwork and coordination. Let's give it a try. Oh, that looked painful. Now try standing next to the friendly illusions. Excellent! Next up are tracking abilities. When an enemy uses a tracking ability, you'll be marked with an overhead indicator. After a delay, the ability will strike. These abilities can be very dangerous to a party, so it's best to stay away from your party members. Sometimes these abilities leave a lingering effect on the ground, which is even more reason to get away from your party members. Now, let's see how this works in action. Good. On to gaze abilities. These can be tricky for inexperienced adventurers. When a foe is casting a gaze ability, an eye appears over their head. When this happens, place your back to the eye to avoid its effects. If you're facing the eye when it activates, you could be charmed, turned to stone, or worse. There are many dangers on the Sword Coast. Don't worry though, this will only be practice, but get ready to try it out. Well done. You'll be felling basilisks in no time with skills like that. For our final lesson today, we'll observe the Shattered Armor ability. Some powerful foes have attacks that will apply shattered armor to you. This will apply an overhead indicator to you and significantly reduce your defenses. When under the effects of shattered armor, you will need to be extra careful taking damage, and will need help from the healers in your party to survive. Let's take a look at what it's like. I'm impressed with how far you've come, adventurer. I remember when you first joined the Adventurers Guild. I must say I'm proud of the hero you've become. You're ready to take on even greater challenges on the Sword Coast and beyond. I'll see you back in the guild. Good to see you. Quite the sparring session, eh? I think I may have taught you all I can. The rest is up to you, hero. Well done. Need something else? Your strength as a warrior will save you in a fight. But a hero needs a full wallet to overcome the debts and fees that come with being an adventurer. Seek out rough astral diamonds, refine as much as you can each day, and then return to me. A strong economy is as essential as a strong blade. Adventurer, you are now ready to begin completing campaigns throughout Faerun. As you complete campaigns, you will gain boon points. Once you have gained enough, you will unlock the ability to gain your first Master Boon. Return to me when you have done so. Good luck. As a member of the Adventurers Guild, it's important that you help your fellow members. Join them in completing skirmishes across the Sword Coast, and then return to me. For this task, seek out the seer, Sabella. She will guide you on the work to be done. Report back when you've learned all you can.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
Greetings! Are you familiar with the legend of the Neverwinter Nine? Powerful protectors of the city that were laid to rest below Castle Never? While they have earned eternal rest for their deeds, I'm afraid that is not to be. According to reliable sources, there is a plot to capture a critical artifact from the last resting place of one of the Nine. This artifact must not fall into the wrong hands. To prevent that, I'm offering you an opportunity few will ever have. I grant you the right to the artifact, as long as you recover it before our enemies do. Head to the Sleeping Dragon Bridge and meet with Sergeant Knox to learn more. Ah, you've come at last. My ears have been ringing with your praises from Sergeant Knox and a host of others. I understand I have you to thank for protecting us from Valindra's Shadowmantle and a long list of other services to the people of Neverwinter. Let it not be said that Lord Daggle's Neverember does not pay his debts. I commissioned the craftsmen of the city to create a gift befitting one of your stature. I also name you a friend of Neverwinter.
You would do well to seek the favor of the gods.
Protector's Enclave. Being in Neverember's good graces is no small feat. Well done, hero. Someone of your accomplishments is ready to take on even greater trials. With your triumph over Valindra, your time in the Adventurers Guild is almost at an end. I have one last lesson to teach you before you set out seeking adventure. Boons are divided into 3 categories: campaigns, guild stronghold, and PvP campaigns. Each category contains a different selection of possible boons and has a different method of acquiring them. Over time, boons can be purchased with boon points, granting you powerful benefits. As you spend more and more boon points, more powerful tiers of boons will be made available to you, eventually leading to master boons becoming available. These boons are unique, and only one of each will be available to you at a time. Campaigns and adventures are located inside your journal. Both consist of a grouping of missions that will help you explore new parts of Faerun. Campaigns are broken down into the Sword Coast Chronicles, which contain the most recent editions, and legacy campaigns, comprised of older campaigns. Just as the grown bird leaves the nest, now it is time for you to venture forth into new campaigns and adventures. Mind what you have learned during your time with the Adventurers Guild. It will help as you explore the distant reaches of Faerun